Hello and welcome to this how to use Wayground, or formerly known as Quizizz, demonstration tutorial video for creating a digital assessment or a learning activity using this particular platform. So just as we would for every other digital tool, just want to put in Wayground into our search. Okay, you can see that it used to be called Quizizz. Let's close that one. Not exactly sure why they changed the name. Oh, there we go. It's not even working. There we go. Okay, so I've got I'm logged in there that you can see. I'll just go into home. It's quite easy to create a free account. It's just like any other digital platform. So if we go to the instructor dashboard, okay, and I'll just go to my library. Okay, and then you can see there sample assessment activity daily life in Melbourne. So I'll just run viewers through how to create that. Okay, so if I go to add resource, you can change whatever, you can adapt it to whatever you would like. So flashcards are similar to what you might use Kahoot or Quizlet for. You can upload videos or a presentation as well, but I'm just going to add an assessment here. So often teachers set assessments using platforms like this to create a formative assessment. Of course, you can do that as well. You can upload or import any worksheets or questions from Google Forms, spreadsheets, or documents, or generate with AI, or you can from scratch. So I'll just show you how to do it from scratch. Obviously, a lot of the some of the functions are paywalled. However, if you want to use the free version, I still think it's a really good and useful tool. So you can just sort of choose the different types of questions that you would like to. So just based on this daily life in Melbourne sample assessment activity, I'll just enter some multiple choice. I'll enter a multiple choice question to bring our first question into the demonstration. So I'll just click on multiple choice. Okay. So you might want to type in, where can I find books, if that's consistent, or where can I go to borrow books. You might want to use any target language or vocabulary that you've been using. So again, I can add an image. Might want to look at books. Alright, and I might wish to type in the canteen. Okay, obviously I can keep looking up images as well. Maybe I can look in the gym. Okay, and I can put in, if you want to add visuals for inclusivity or accessibility purposes, you can. Okay, or maybe I actually want to go to the library. Maybe I won't add an image here because it's the correct answer. It's up to you. You can do whatever you want. If you wanted to add another option, you could. I might just remove that. And then what I can do is I can make that correct. You can also, if you wish to add multiple correct answers, just check the multiple correct answer tab down the bottom. However, I think we can all agree that the library is the correct answer. Okay, then we want to click, we can adjust the time here for as long as you want. 45 seconds is enough. Once it's sort of done, then it moves on to the next question. So then I click Save Question. Okay, maybe we want to add another one. Okay, or maybe I can add a similar question using the AI function. Okay, it doesn't support AI question types apparently, so let's not do that. Okay, let's do a gap fill. Okay. Yep, or fill in the blank. Alright, so I'll just do that. Okay, so I something my teeth before I go to bed. Okay, maybe we want to add a okay, and then obviously you would want the students to type in brush correctly, so that would rely on some good spelling. So just check that, obviously your students have good access to keyboards and things like that. So just thinking about who your learners are before you create any of these resources is always important. Okay, so and I'll put in one more. Passages are better for reading, sort of reading style exams. Alright, so I'll just trash that and add one more question. Okay, yeah, multiple choice. What is this person doing? Or what is this person in the image doing? Okay, so maybe we want, obviously you can upload your own images as well. Maybe we could elicit this. Making their bed, doing laundry, cooking a meal. Okay, so maybe we can add images for this as well. Okay. Pretty good. Okay. Alright, it's good. And then I don't want to give too much away. And obviously you can adapt the difficulty of each task depending on your learners. So I'll just remove that option. And then I'll go save. It's not letting me save because I haven't chosen the correct answer. There we go. So I've marked that as the correct answer. Good. And then our quiz is ready to go. So you can adjust the times for each question. You can adjust the points as you wish, or through here, up to you, depending on the weight. Obviously you can import. Then if I go publish, actually if I preview the quiz, I can see the different things. I can also show the answers. Yep. Okay, so it's looking pretty good. And then once I click publish, I can call it MDLC Everyday publish quiz. Okay, maybe I want to say English, and maybe it's for foundation, publicly visible, or you can restrict it. It's up to you, but that will require a personal professional plan. Okay, looks pretty good. I'll just give it a nice attractive image. Everyday language. Let's make it a little bit more inclusive and accessible. That's better. That's nicer. Okay. Sorry, I'll just need to redo that. Okay. Alright, and then once we go publish, our quiz is ready to go. We can assign if we want. If we wanted to sort of assign it for homework, we can. You can set the different deadlines as well. And once you assign it, it provides you've got like a deadline there. You can edit the deadline. You can copy the link, distribute it that way. You can also set up a code or a QR code, or you don't even have to set it up. It's set up for you. Okay. Or if you want to do it live, simply click on the quiz that you wish to do live and just click start now, and you can choose student paced or teacher led, and then you have the opportunity to choose the different game modes: team mode, test mode, mastery peak, or classic. Mastery peak is quite a fun and interactive version, but it's up to you. And then when you click start, you have a QR code. You also have the numerical code that they can enter, and sort of post it in, and then I can Okay, so just now looking at it in terms of an assessment, so let's use the example that I made for the class, or for the participants that participated in workshop 3. So what I'll do is I'll just go, I'll assign it. Okay, I'll click next, and I'll click continue. Assign. You can choose your deadlines as we kind of looked at before. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll click on that link, and now I'm a student. Okay, and then I've got I've got the code there, 1787 8058. Join. Play the match, or the game. Match perhaps is a bit competitive. It's Halloween themed at the time of recording. Everyday Optional. All done. Okay, and then we can see my accuracy, you can see my score. Okay, and then I can refresh this. And then we can see the assigned quiz results here. Okay, so you can see that I got 100% completion rate with one student, 4 questions. Okay, and now we can actually look at the results through Excel sheet if we wish. Okay, that's our previous Kahoots. Alright, and then we're able to see a breakdown of the question types, the accuracy, the amount of time spent, the answers to be correct, and then the player name. Obviously that would change when you have more players. Okay, but it is, it's a neat little summary as well. Okay, and that is how you can use the different functions of Wayground to create an assessment for your students. I hope you found this useful, and good luck and have fun using Wayground in your different learning contexts.